For the past 7 months, I have been locked away in this office, hammering away on my keyboard, writing my fifth book, Retention First. This is a book that focuses on the amazing power that happens when you keep your customers. Keeping customers is the key to actually growing your business. Now, I'm really, really proud of the work that I've done. I've had so much fun writing this book, and I love deep diving into books like this because I see the world through a different lens. When I spend the best part of a year writing a book on a single topic, suddenly I notice everything else in the world, just everything that's wrong with the world in terms of firms that don't keep customers, but also those that are really, really good at retention. Now, I wanted to share some of my work with you guys. So I thought I'd read to you the introduction from a very, very early version of the book. So the book is not complete yet. The book will be coming out in the summer. However, I will have some beta versions ready very, very soon. If you would like a beta version, if you'd like to be a beta reader for Retention First, just leave a comment in the video below, or if you're listening to the audio podcast of this, then just drop me an email, john@bigidea.co.uk. So here is, as it stands, the introduction to Retention First. There's only one boss, the customer, and he can fire anyone from the CEO down simply by spending his money elsewhere. Sam Walton. Getting customers is easy. Give me a sandwich board, a megaphone, and a bucket load of promises, and I can round up all the customers you'll ever need. But keeping customers, man, that's a different kettle of fish. You've actually got to keep those promises, for one. Most businesses simply don't. In my first book, Big Ideas for Small Businesses, I wrote that you could beat your competitors simply by doing what you said you would. In the almost 10 years since I made that proclamation, very little has changed. In fact, it's probably gotten worse. We're in the midst of a retention crisis. A 2023 survey revealed that close to 1/3 of first-time shoppers with major UK retailers don't plan to return, citing poor service and lack of personalisation. Roughly 2/3 of car owners said they wouldn't return to the same dealership for repairs and servicing, while for utility companies, it's even worse. Each year, they lose more than 80% of their customers, keeping just 18.3%. So why do customers leave? Often it's because they feel undervalued or believe that companies favour new customers over existing loyal ones. A single bad experience is often all it takes for customers to walk away forever. And crucially, 95% of unhappy punters don't even bother to complain. They simply vanish, slipping away like ninjas in the night. Each time a customer leaves, your business loses untapped value. A healthy retention rate isn't just nice to have. It's a competitive advantage waiting to be unlocked. When customers feel understood and valued, they're far more likely to stay. In fact, just a 5% increase in customer retention can boost profits by anywhere from 25 to 95%. It costs up to 16 times more to build a long-term relationship with a brand new customer than it does to retain an existing one. The compounding potential of keeping your best customers, what I call retention momentum, can be a game changer. There's no doubt about it. There's a hole in the bucket, dear reader. In fact, in many businesses, there are more holes than there is buckets. But while others keep refilling the leaky bucket, you're going to start plugging the holes. The reality is, not keeping customers is the standard for most businesses. This means you can easily outmaneuver and outperform those businesses simply by putting retention first. By prioritising your existing customers and putting their needs first, ahead of new customers who have yet to spend a single penny with you. A lot of small businesses simply don't understand the importance of retention. Even those that do rarely make it a priority. They continue to devote most of their attention and resources to chasing new customers. One of my early mentors was always lecturing me on the importance of getting and keeping customers. Yet, when my business grew and I found myself constantly topping up that leaky bucket, I asked if we could perhaps focus on the keeping customers half of the equation. His reply surprised me. No need. Let's just do another launch and get more new customers in. Sadly, that's the norm for most small businesses, and dare I say, most marketers. I class myself as a marketer at heart. Getting customers just feels easy, but keeping them, that was a different story. I always felt that it was someone else's job to keep customers. I saw myself as the marketing department, handing a bucket full of new customers to the customer facing team on a Thursday afternoon, only for them to return with an empty bucket on Tuesday morning. We need some more customers, John. What happened to the ones I gave you last week? Lost them. Can you get some better ones? This was how I ran my business for several years, until finally I decided no more. No longer would I constantly fill a leaky bucket. Instead, I decided to put retention first, to spend my time marketing to existing customers rather than new ones, to be obsessed with what existing customers want and need, and to be relentless in delivering it. An important distinction. Retention first isn't about loyalty programs or the occasional above and beyond gesture. It's about building a mindset, culture, and processes that prioritizes serving the customers you already have. This isn't a quick fix to plug the biggest holes in your bucket. Sure, there's no faster way to grow revenue or profit than by keeping and delighting your existing customers. But this shift in thinking from getting more customers to serving existing customers better and more requires a permanent mindset shift, hard work, and commitment. I've written this book for business owners, leaders, and marketers who are tired of the relentless pursuit of new customers and instead want to make the most of the relationships they've already built. Throughout the book, I'll use customers and clients interchangeably, both of whom deserve retention-focused care, regardless of whether you sell products or services, whether you're customer-facing or remote, or whether you sell bespoke high-end products or cheap widgets. We'll explore foundational frameworks and ready-to-use strategies that integrate the retention-first mindset into every layer of your business. You'll learn how to identify where customers slip away and why, how to build a business they never want to leave, and how to surprise and delight them in ways that make them loyal for life. Along the way, I'll share stories from my own experiences, both wins and mistakes, so you can apply these lessons to your business and see real results. As you read, consider this your guidebook, enabling you to walk around your business every day with a pair of retention goggles, spotting holes in the bucket, identifying opportunities to strengthen loyalty, and making customer retention your business's superpower. Just as medical professionals take the Hippocratic, oh, that's going to be fun when I do the audiobook, isn't it? Hippocratic oath to first do no harm, I invite you to take the retention first oath. First, lose no customer. By the time you finish this book, you'll be armed with everything you need to deliver on that promise, which, if you remember, is something that most businesses fail to do. Ready to start delivering on your promises and build a retention-first business? Me too. Let's go. There we go. That is the introduction of a very early beta version of my new book, Retention First. As I say, coming out this summer. And if you would like to be a beta reader, please do let me know. I look forward to sharing my work with you.